Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can be lying down if you need to. You can be sitting in a chair. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you're comfortable. You're sturdy. You don't feel like you need to shift and move around during the practice. Really, you just want to find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes here. Although if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed and you feel more comfortable, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances. But of course, if your eyes are open, go ahead and leave the screen alone and just drop them gently down below you. Maybe glaring at the carpet or the desk or the floor, whatever it is, just whatever's just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We just have a nice, gentle, light, clear gaze directed softly downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable position, and your eyes are open and down. Just settle. Right here. We're not doing anything special now. In fact, let go of this idea of meditation. Just forget it completely. Everything you think you know about practice, calming the mind, anything associated with so-called meditation, just leave it alone. Sit here as if you know absolutely nothing at all. Completely open, almost stupid. We're just sitting and breathing, seeing, feeling, hearing. That's all. We're not getting anywhere. We're not achieving something. We're not clearing our minds or becoming better human beings. Just sitting here. No purpose. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no one to become. Forget it all. And just sit here. And I'm probably catching you in the middle of a thought. You were contemplating something, trying to think about what to do, remembering a video. And that's okay. But notice how when we're paying attention to our thoughts, this moment of just breathing and sitting and seeing is lost. This moment is lost when we become lost in thought, trying to figure things out. And this is where your life is, right here and now. So if we fail to pay attention to this moment, we are failing to pay attention to our life. And so we suffer. But it's not easy just to pay attention to this moment, which is why we use a tool, an anchor to the present. Bring your attention to the lower belly, below the belly button and above the groin. Notice how the breath moves this area naturally. It expands with each inhalation and relaxes with each exhalation. Instead of following this next thought, follow this gentle and natural rhythm of the breath in the lower belly. And maybe I'm catching you thinking again. No worries. Just gently return to the lower belly, rising and falling. Come back. Come back to breathing. Lower belly. Wake up. Wake up from incessant thinking. Return to the breath. Lower belly. Just notice the gentle movement of the breath. Let it happen all by itself. Don't focus on the breath. Don't be tight. Relax. Just relax. Rising and falling. Nothing to do. No one to become. Nowhere to go. All right, you can look at the screen. I'm sure you've heard this since you've clicked on this kind of video about balance, finding balance in life, And when people hear about Buddhism, they hear about the middle way, and they imagine some sort of balanced existence. In a lot of ways, we're seeking it. Because life does seem to feel like this constant push and pull between my better self and my lower self. This self that has urges, desires that maybe we don't want people to know about. Problems, issues, inadequacies. And the higher self, which is free from desires, free from problems, kind, generous, lovely to be around, witty. And it seems life is this kind of, how do I get over to the good side? I have too much of this negative person. How do I become the good person? We kind of just go along this continuum of frustration, pain, problems, worries. And it's not just our personalities, it's all of life. We kind of tired of the monotony, the frustration, and trying to get to the good stuff over here. Don't want to be uncomfortable, want to be comfortable. You see, everything has this dual nature. And so we live our lives seeking to be balanced, but don't do that. It's an illusion. Because thinking is words. It's a language. And if you're listening to me now, it's probably English going on in your head. Not French, not Swahili. It's English. It's a language. And languages, all symbols, are dual. We say there's an inside of a box and an outside of a box, right? But you can't just have the inside without the outside. You can't have up without knowing down. You can't know what life is unless you know what death is. So there's always this push and pull, this tug-of-war of sorts, because we're stuck thinking all the time. But if you imagine a triangle, let's say, here's the good, here's the bad, thinking. If you want to get off this bouncing back and forth between this dual world of thought, we go up here to the top of the triangle. See, we got a triangle, good, bad, we're bouncing between it. Freedom is above it. It's not good or bad. It's free from both. And what is that freedom? It's simple. It's recognizing thoughts as thought. It's seeing through the illusion of the constant and persistent talking to ourselves in our heads. The naming of the world, my problems, my story, my issues, my friends, my life. I hate you, you like me, I don't like that. Politics, what is that? I hate you. Boom. It's waking up from that. It's seeing through it. Because we believe that we are our thoughts. We believe I create them, but they happen by themselves. You don't create thinking. Thinking is a mechanism. It's an adaptation of biology given to us by millions of years of evolution. It's a survival thing. And it's not you, any more than you are not your heartbeat. We don't say, I got to beat my heart, I forgot. It happens by itself. Same with thoughts. They happen by themselves. And if you don't believe me, stop thinking. Go ahead. See if you can. And if you feel like you can for 10 seconds, do it for 30 seconds. Or a minute or 3 minutes. Because you can't stop thinking. It happens by itself. So this practice is not about becoming better. It's not about getting to the goodies and the good stuff. Harboring, oh, I want this good side, the comfortable, the nice. I want to get one up on the universe. That's not what this is. This is letting go of both good and bad. Seeing through the illusion of language, of an attachment to language. It's like waking up from a bad dream. And all there is this. So practice every day. And don't be fooled in practicing for some ulterior motive? Man, I can never say that word. Don't practice for some reason. Just sit and see through thought. And of course, if you have any questions about what I talk about here, please comment below. I do separate question and answer videos. I just posted one yesterday, so go ahead and see that. Go and find that if you had a question. I probably answered it yesterday. And, oh wait, not yesterday, 4 days ago. My apologies. I posted it 4 days ago. But if you have any questions, please comment below. I answer all questions. And of course, if you're new here, I post a video like this every single day. So if you're interested in joining, learning about meditation, but you don't want to get involved in the spiritual stuff, just join the Attentive Mind. I'm just here to give you the method to show you and to see through thinking, leaving thinking alone. Thank you for showing up today, and thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, and of course without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.